Good morning, Xenon.
Just need one more person to hate me, talk that talk. One more problem and make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, ass kicker. I'm a heart trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for ass kissers.
It's Pink.
No good bastard.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I saw TPHI up there. I knew he was taking off early because he's got the Honda Jet. And what are you in? Looks like a mini version of this. In the CRJ. Oh, Maddie wants to go out. What a surprise! Well, so you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait till I get in the air. We're going to 40,000 feet. We're going full bore. Big plane today. It's raining. Live weather. Yeah, CRJ. Live weather. Not live time, obviously, but it's just about sunrise. Have it set on.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
So we're just gonna rip on out of here.
No takeoff.
No takeoff. Shut up.
No
I can take off all I want.
No takeoff.
Why are you yelling no takeoff? I'm fully configured for takeoff.
No takeoff. No takeoff.
Speed brakes. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't. I had that lever forward. That was my fault. I don't know why it was forward, but it was. Rotate. Oh, we rotated a bit early. I forgot I had a full load of fuel on. Not full, but quite a load of fuel on. Alright, we're climbing, we're good. Flaps up. Nose down a little. So hard to see in the clouds. There we go. Flaps up. Let's get some autopilot on. Flight level change. Flight director is on. Where is our nav mode is on, but where is my yaw damper? Oh, I don't need it. And here, auto throttle's armed. Let's watch us climb out of this weather. Oh, I never put on my landing lights to take off. Oh well. Oh look, you're catching up already. Master went off the left. Stu, always. Let's do what Stu do. A turn into the skyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that view. Sometimes 2020 still just has got it, man. It's completely got it. I'm going to quite possibly going to be checking out a new VR flight sim. Oh, the VR works extremely well in this flight sim. I already forgot what the name it was. I don't know what Stu was flying. It's, the hell's the name of that sim? Cammy Wombat knows it. But it's supposed to be really kick-ass for VR. And I may check it out, but I got to throw the dog out for a second. Be right back. Hey, Mighty. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Maddie went to the vets today. She's got some new meds. Last ditch effort to try to get the heart under control so she's not coughing quite as much. Right now she got congestive heart failure. There's liquid around the heart, and she kind of has to cough to get the thing to beat properly. So we're working on it. Well, this is the last of the medicines we can try. Well, hopefully she gets better. At least for a little while. She is an old dog. Like I was saying in the stream, I was putting her in the car today to go to the vets and pulled my fucking back out. I pulled the muscle in my back, putting her in the car. And just before the stream started, I had this sneezes. You know how bad it is when you have a pulled muscle in your back and you sneeze? Oh my God. Yeah, we're hoping it all goes well. I'm going straight up to 40,000 feet, by the way. I gotta remember, did I put in 9,000 pounds of fuel? Yeah, before takeoff. Too much Viagra causes back pain? Oh. The sneezing was horrid. Oh my God. I should get my weather radar on. I should get on there. Range is that one, right? I can't see. Yeah, there's some pisser bad weather out there. Looks like we're just missing it. Look at that. Sunrise. The sun and sets in like 2 hours right now. It's going to be setting by just about the time we land. It's crazy. Hey, there, Lord Imperium hanging out down there. It's doing E50P. I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm trying to finish my cake. I don't normally buy cake. But I was feeling bad. I'm bummed. And we had to change Maddie's medicine because the other shit wasn't working. So I bought a cake. One of those small frozen cakes. So we have just a couple. That scared the shit out of me. The man, the myth, this do. Got a couple more flights left. We got here to Greenland to Canada, northern Canada to TPHI's house, and then those will all be in CRJ or longitude because we need the legs for this, so it doesn't get 5-hour flights over water. And the last flight back will be the plane we started with, the Velocity XL. So there's this flight and 3 more, and that's it. Then we're done. Done and dusted with our around the world flight finally. After a couple of years. Let's see, once a week. I have 90 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. Almost 2 full years of this. And with time off and shit, it probably has been going 2 full years. Kind of crazy to think of. Hey, William Kelly. Green bacon. Ice bacon. So yeah, we'll be. Layla, the only one. Welcome. Good evening. How are you, William Kelly? Still safe, I hope. I haven't seen anything flare up down your way, but I'm hoping you're still good. Yeah, everybody, I won't be covering SpaceX tomorrow. I was all set. Whoa! Hello, Debbie Mrs. I was all set to do the SpaceX, and then my dad's like, you know, it's your mother's birthday on Wednesday. Gotta take her to dinner. Like, oh, shit. Good morning from Malaysia. 8:41. There you go. Good morning. So, yeah. I won't be covering it tomorrow. I want to. I'm not blowing off my mom's birthday. I don't think they have a hell of a lot of them left. Like, I got a conundrum going on right now. I want to sell this house because the peak time to buy is going to be very shortly. So I want to get everything rolling to sell this house. But if I sell it right now and buy a piece of property here near town, near here, a couple places for sale really cheap. SpaceX and New Glenn. I know it's going to be crazy. But if I do that route, I'm stuck in that new house for 5 years. Even if anything happens, my parents won't be able to leave. It nails me down for 5 full years. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. Well, I know it should be optimistic, but they could be 5 more years, no problem. Hell, they'll probably outlive me, but if something does happen to them, I'm stuck here and can't go to south until the 5 years is up, because you can only sell one house every 5 years. That's why I rarely stay more than 5 to 7 years at a place, because I make money on them. I always make damn good money on them. I make stupid money selling my houses. And if you sell them every 5 years, you pay no capital gains tax because it's your primary residence. You're allowed to sell your primary residence every 5 years without any capital gains tax, which can be up to 40%. And I pay 0 tax. So. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go with this. Also, I gotta hope the place I have. I also gotta hope the place I buy will sell in 5 years for a good profit. I got almost no engine sounds because we turned them down. Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus! Sorry, that hurt. Oh, God. I have the engine sounds way down. Probably turn them up just a bit, but I'm not. Thank you. God, that hurts the back. I'm doing a flight now on stopover at Kuwait. Flight. Long flight. Ooh, 12 and a half hours. I rarely do I go past 3 hours. I'm not into those super long haul flights. Once in a while I'll do a 5 or 6 hour flight, like a Boston to London or something, but I don't do a lot of them. I'd much rather do down on the ground. Need to move to Canada, you can buy a house or for a day and for 10 years and not to pay capital gains. That's nice. 1 hour max now. Omaha. No, once we own Canada, won't have to worry about it. Then you'll be stuck under the same tax umbrella we get. Oh God, nobody wants to see that. Now Greenland, on the other hand, actually looks like it's going to happen. That's so weird. Think about, I never thought in my lifetime they would add something to the U.S., add territory to the U.S.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Hey, Bloody. There, I finished my cake. So hopefully.
Bring me your TV. All your TV. You do not want to face the wrath of my bunghole. There must be more TV.
No, hopefully we'd actually get to see Greenland change hands.
It's an act of lunacy, General Shah. Personally, I think you're a fucking idiot.
There we go. That's my second favorite. My favorite one is this one. That's my second favorite. This is my favorite.
I used to say, that's nice. But now I say, fuck off.
I used to say, fuck off. Now I say, that's nice.
40,000 feet, cruising along. What the hell's our landing airport?
What? No way. Fuck's sake.
It's not gonna do the good because I got a 5-minute timeout timer on everybody. Yeah. In case anybody's ever wondering. Yeah, I don't want the marker. I want the freaking airport, you clown. $267 feet, so 300 foot. Altimeter. Read that on. There. I don't know. I think you're probably still under it. Started at 1 a.m., 5 after. That's crazy. I can't sit in front of my computer that long. Actually, I take that back. I can if I'm playing Mine Colonies because it's like a fucking long game. It takes forever to play that game. It's a game inside the game. It's a game inside of Minecraft.
You're a madman. I come to the right place then.
Oh, somebody's nearby. Oh, who the hell is that? They're climbing. Is that a stew? Yep, that was a stew. I didn't see him. Just going by in a really bright light. You playing a long game? No, I do it. That's my totally make time disappear game. I haven't played it for years. It's kind of like a city builder inside Minecraft. It's kind of cool. Playing State of Decay 2 pissed me off and I hate it. Once I start playing, I can't pull myself away. I hate games like that. I hate this fucking thing. It can't stop. But my colony is kind of like a city builder where you gotta dig dirt, you gotta dig all this shit, and they gotta build their houses. Hey, there's a Reaper back there. Long nuts. I'm not sure if that James 747 is with us. I don't think so. I think it landed. Mr. TPHI, Stu, and regular TPH, regular G. I fucking no idea why I say that. And I can't stop saying it. I try to correct myself. There he is. No idea where that came from and why I can't stop saying it. Hey, Big Al. I didn't realize it was you saying you playing a long game. It's almost warm in here, but it's supposed to drop down to single digits tonight. That's always nice. And Mrs. TP Chat rolling over. Oh, the lights. There's a bug in the lights in this sim. That, like, certain lights are stupid bright, and it's in both. Mrs. TPHI, you're getting famous on Two-Tone Murphy stream. Oh, you hanging out over there, are you? He did a cool one today, and I didn't watch it, but I thought the principle was cool. They did a trucking stream and flight stream. Almost like he drove to where he was going to fly from or some shit. I didn't see it all, but I thought it was a pretty cool idea. Oh, I care less. No, I didn't. I literally didn't watch it. I saw the title. I don't watch people stream anymore. Like, not at all. I watch Wombat sometimes. And that's occasionally I lurk on Brett's streams. But I don't actually watch flight sim streams anymore. It's kind of like I don't watch racing because I work in it. He's quite an entertainer. I'll give him that. He's a really good entertainer. So he's got a long. I think he'll do well because he's a very good entertainer. $2024 is kind of funky with the Big Al. I will do that right now. I'm going to send you a link. I don't think you need the 5080. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has to do with the fact that it's not optimized at all for VR yet. Like, not even close. But I am going to send you a link. The one I saw today. I'll just post it in chat. That's the easiest way. I will just post this in chat for a flight sim that's supposed to be better than 2024 for VR. You know what's really funny is I see everybody talking about, oh, they want the new with the AI, the AI, the AI. I shut all the AI shit off because I don't like how it looks. The DLSS is all AI garbage, and I shut it all off. But Big Al, check that link out. It's supposed to be the king shit of right now, the king shit of VR flight sims. Like, literally, you grab the yoke, you grab the side stick, you push every button with the controllers. It's pretty fucking sick. You do have to buy updated scenery separately, but the scenery looks like it kicks ass. So, 70, 80 bucks. So, I want to check it out. We'll see. We will see. I'll buy a plane. Oh, the VTOL? Yeah. VTOL VR, isn't it? CR. But I don't know why this whole flight sim looks incredible. And I don't know why I've missed it. Maybe because I spent too much money on 12 and got pissed off that I stopped looking. This one already has gliders, commercial jets and shit, so I'm definitely going to be checking it out at some point when I can save up another $80. When the dog doesn't cost me so much fucking money. Which reminds me, she's still outside. Ah, he's in the F-35. I actually have unloaded a lot of the planes from this particular version, 2020. Slowly uninstalling the planes because I really don't plan on using this much after next month. At some point, gotta jump both feet into the other one. Hey, Alex. There's gonna be a seaplane in Dinkum. Is that one Brett plays? Dinkum. Could be a seaplane. That would be cool. That little helicopter already. Ugh. Should turn the engine sounds up just a bit. I don't want to play with that. Unfortunately, it pauses it, but that's how I watch everybody fly right by. A little better. I bought Dinkum, I just can't play it. I don't know why, it just doesn't. I've started playing like 3 times now, and it's just like, it doesn't reach out and grab me and say, you gotta keep playing. Too bad, because it looks really good, but it just. Just like, what the hell's the one I've got? I've got a space one that's like a survival space one that looks absolutely incredible. It's been around forever. This version 2 is coming out now, and their crafting system just sucks so bad. I hate it. You're 50 hour space engineers. That's it. Space engineers. I hate the crafting system. How simple crafting system, the way it works, just pisses me off to no end. It's not intuitive at all, and I had it for years. I try to play it once a year, and it just pisses me off because the building system is garbage. No. That's it, Space Engineer. I have it, and it looks good, and I want it to work. I like the fact that you can start on the planet and then go to space and then go to other planets, or you can just start in space. There's so many things that look incredible about it, and millions of people played it, but it just got the worst building system around it there is. You can even start on land, on a planet, and have to build your way off the planet. I think the whole premise is freaking incredible. It's just got a crappy building system. Even with these winds, we're doing 467 across the ground. That's not bad. Trust me, I've got hours of struggling and anger into it. Yeah, I try it like once a year. I try to go back. Maybe they fixed it. No, they haven't. It's like, it's one of the games that I want to like so bad, and it's terrible. I mean, the game looks great. Everything about it looks great. It's just the building dynamics are terrible. The crafting system just horrid. Yeah, and it's got a server, so I could put up a server and have, we could have 10, 15 people playing, and why? Like, You gotta find a server that a bunch of us want to play. A game that has a server that a bunch of us want to play. So if anybody's got any ideas, they can be server based. Fast Cow is now hosting, getting ready to host server based games, Minecraft, whatever, whatnot, and we could have a free server for promoting it. I'm not farming. I hate farming. I grew up farming. I'm not going to do it in game. I can spend hours on end when I used to spend hours on end in the field. I know you only do flight sim. Yeah, Zenon only does flight sim too. But if there's anything anybody wants to play that we can do multiplayer that might be a good game for multiplayer, we can get a free server from Fast Cow. Coat sim. But just for promoting it and live streaming from it, we can get a free server out of the deal. Finally, you Mr. GPJ, finally agree on something. Too bad more you didn't play mine colonies. We could all have separate colonies and you'd ship shit back and forth between the colonies. What about a 24-hour night? Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream for anything. I like sleep too much. Sons of the Forest. I just ordered a camera. We're going to see how it works out. I just ordered an outdoor camera that has fixed and movable. One fixed camera, one movable camera. It's an outdoor one. I'm going to try to point one at the river and then use the movable one to point at the bird feeders, because I put out a bunch of shit yesterday for the birds. I woke up in the middle of the night with Maddie and there was flying squirrels sitting out there, so maybe we can live stream the flying squirrels. I tried the whole Minecraft thing, and thank goodness for Stu and my youngest. Oh yeah, Stu's really good at Minecraft. Stu has a lot of fun. Stu's good at Minecraft. He's gotten good at Satisfactory. He's always doing shit Satisfactory. Even when I haven't logged in for a week, I log in and there's all kinds of new shit. Stu's very good at Minecraft. I've got the oldest set of cards that we can get really cheap. Oh yeah, Stu's. Oh, there. So he's up harassing TPHI. Engine noises are still quiet as hell. Yep, I still pop in once a week or so. Not as much as I was. We'll let the server keep going though for a little bit longer. Mac doing Mach 2. I wish. I want the global. I want the global. I do Mach 1.07. Forming a construction sim. You standing around, ordering you and around. He's Sparky. He's a good electrician. Like, fucking don't ever play a survival game with Cammy, because when shit gets rough, he just runs away. He'll just totally fucking bail on you. There's nothing but water below us. This is good because the clouds are good. Clouds are pretty. You know, fucking Stu and I are there fighting our hearts out, and looking, Gammy's just run away. He's gone. Just watch him go. Maybe it'll break over Greenland so we can see some of it. Somewhere right out here is one of the exclamation point handcrafted site, but somewhere out there. The guy outrun the bear. He only got to outrun you. Yeah, the old joke. Two guys are out running. A bear shows up. Two guys start running. One guy stops to tie his shoes. He goes, "What the hell are you doing? You're never gonna outrun that bear." He said, "I don't have to outrun the bear. I only got to outrun you." We've lost almost 30 knots from the headwind. Because we have fought winds the whole flight, because one of the reasons going around the world to the west instead of the east. Speaking of that, I thought about that. If I sell my house, there's 2 trips I'm taking. But one of the trips, I'm going to go to Bhutan. I want to go to Bhutan so bad, and I want to land at that airport so bad in real life. So I want to see the country. It looks incredible. But if I fly there, I got to go to India and then to Bhutan. But on the way back, I could go east to go back and come back through Japan and then back to the U.S. and then literally fly all the way around the world. I think it might be a cool trip. Well, those ladies said they're... I was with a kid from the city, one of my best friends. He was from the city, I was from the country. And we were at our camp. And there was a young bear, maybe year-old. It wasn't very big. I said to him, "Gee, look, a bear." He looked and he saw the bear. He screamed and ran one way. The bear took off the other way, and I'm just standing there laughing my ass off. The bear, as soon as he heard him yell, the bear fucking took off one direction. Gene ran off the other direction, and I'm sitting there rolling like a fool. Have a good night, Admiral Yamamoto. Have a good day, night. Enjoy. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was funny. The bear took off. He took off. It's like, bear wasn't gonna bother you. If he ain't hungry, he's not bothering you. If you get between baby and mama, then you're gonna have your fucking hands full. No, because if you come across cubs, mama's going to get pissed. And I'd worry more about black bear than grizzlies because they're meaner. They're meaner to people. Black bears are more apt to attack people than grizzlies. Oh yeah. They had to put down a whole family of black bears this year because some fucking tourists fed them. Idiots. Got some tourists here in the Adirondacks fed a family of black bears. They had to kill all of them. Well, they're around a lot more people, so there's a lot more chance to fight. But they also attack people who are just sleeping in their tents for no reason. You know, whatever. That's why I never go in the woods without being armed. I don't know, a lot of people around here do eat them. I heard it's greasy. The gallbladder sells for a fortune. There you go. He said it's greasy. There you go. That's all I know about it is it's greasy. I've never actually shot one, so Sit your ass down. There. So, never had it. I've eaten a lot of stuff, but never had a bear. I don't remember which button is my reversers. This has got the clamshell reversers. It's decent tasting. There's some, but I wouldn't go out looking for it. I bet you if it's greasy, it'd make good bacon, because bacon, or bacon, jerky, when you dry it, it takes a lot of the stuff out. I'll starve to death when I head to Asia. They don't have bacon? Well, I thought I could come back the other direction. Go through Asia, come back, and then I'll fly all the way around the world. Cooked it fresh. I always cook the Venice and tenderloins fresh. I'll lose weight. I'll lose weight with time because you got to walk all over there. And being a Buddhist country, that a lot of vegetables eaten there. A whole lot of veggies are eaten there. And the fact that I'll have a 1 or 2 day stay in New Delhi, India, again, won't be having a cheeseburger. Actually, my mother said that she could get a cheeseburger when she was in India, but it was ground water buffalo, not cow. Proper butter chicken. That's fine. That's why I love traveling, because I love to eat different places, try different cuisines from around the world. I always said, I'm a fucking sucker for street food. I'm gonna die from bad street food. The only good thing about cities is the street food. I love street food. Trust me, if you're ever in New York City, you gotta find a Sabret's stand. Sabret's hot dog, and you gotta have their onion sauce. God, it's good. I'm not big on onions, but I'll try and eat just about anything. Just don't tell me what's in it. Hayes and Western Street. Just don't tell me what's in it. I don't give her. I'll eat most anything. Don't tell me what's in it. He's in the bone. That must have been Mrs., was it? Yep. He's down there in the bone. I don't have the bone. Never gumpy. Anymore, you come back all Buddha, all Zen. Bhutan has one of the oldest monasteries in the world. And you can choose as part of your trip to go up for a blessing. Yeah, I'll go. Curry oyster, no, I'm not eating Rocky Mountain oysters. Thanks. Like I said, don't tell me what there is in them. I don't mind them killing it either. I just don't really. I'll try just about anything. I mean, I butcher sheep. I butcher lambs. So that's not really a big to do. Choose your snake. I've eaten rattlesnake, so I've eaten gator. Now lamb's stuck in a slow roasted in an oven. Oh, a wood fired oven with the wood next to the lamb, literally. That's fine. Tell me it's chicken. I don't give a rat's ass. I'll eat it. So far, about the only one I'm not super fond of is French cuisine, like real French cuisine. And I'm not a big sauce person. I kind of like my steak. Rat's ass, no thanks. But if I do end up in New Delhi, I gotta find a place called Modi Mahal's. It's still there, because my mother went there. Yeah, I guess I know what's in it, so I'm not gonna eat it. Said, don't tell me what's in it. But my mother, when she went to India the first time, they said there's two things you gotta see, the Taj Mahal and the Modi Mahal's. Modi Mahal sells tandoori chicken. That's all they sell. They sell nothing else. You can't order anything else. I'd eat guinea pig. I would. It's supposed to be really good. I would eat it. We have 2 different food trucks come within 10 minutes of us. 20, 30. Oh, wow. Oh, the corrals. Oh, haggis. I'm sure guinea pig's probably a lot like squirrel. If I had to take a guess, taste-wise, rabbit or squirrel. Now, I've eaten both, so I'm not a super fan of rabbit. My grandmother's the only one that ever made rabbit that I liked. But she would parboil it and then bake it. She'd boil it first to get all the tallow out and then bake it. Haggis is better than American hot dog? Nah. Hot dog's one of my favorite foods. Good hot dogs, not those cheap fucking ballpark fucking things. Like rabbit stew? I like my grandmother used to bake it, serve it, you know, quartered, well, basically quartered, but she would parboil it first and then season and bake it. Fried in tomato, then baked. Well, she would put tomatoes on it when she baked it. They would have her own canned tomatoes dumped on top when she baked it. Squirrel off the gun. Squirrel fighting back, little bastards. That's such a silly game. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I still gotta play the other one. I got the Pacific. Yeah. Oh, the fucking game is so funny. I hurt my ribs when I laugh at that stupid game. Yeah, we're almost coming up on Greenland. 50, 60 miles out. No, we don't want a half mile. Well, there we go. Look like. Oh, we have no fucking descent at all. Okay, well, let's take a gander at this. Let's get ourselves a procedure. Approach. Don't want vectors. We want 04. Yeah, on the map. That's almost perfect right there. Look at that. We'll take it. Yeah, I don't care. Now we've got an ILS. VNav, I mean. A little high there for the fucking airport, don't you think? It's 300 feet unless I screwed up. Oh no, that's the airway. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Why is it taking us over the fucking airport? Oh well. We'll deal with that when we get to it. We do have VNav, yeah. Now you got a path, should activate. We're at Mach 0.810. Can't wait for the new ones because they Mach 1.07 or 1. Not a lot to see tonight. But hopefully this clears as we get to Greenland. Maybe we can see some of the Greenland. That's all ice. See where the new Congress just authorized the money to buy Greenland if it can be negotiated. That's pretty fucked up. But it's a great defense site. Yeah, you can go visit. U.S. is actually, seriously, it's not just a joke. It was under negotiations when Trump was first in office, and Biden didn't finish negotiations. He quit the negotiations. It was actually being negotiated because it's a great strategic spot for missile defense systems for anything coming into the U.S. because it's going to come over Greenland. Most of it's coming over Greenland if it's being shot. It may happen because it was pretty seriously in the works last time. So it may happen. It's something crazy like a very large portion of the population of Greenland wants to join the U.S. rather than, what is it, Denmark? That's their territory of? I didn't realize how far along the original negotiations were. Everybody just sort of just turned our way. Is that who it is? One of them. I don't know. It's been moving forward for almost 8 years. It's not like it's a last ditch, last minute, oh, this is Trump spouting off. It was literally in the works for a very long period of time. Yeah, Bjork. Denmark, that's it. Pretty strategic site. Let's say almost any missiles or jets that try to attack the U.S. are going to have to come over Greenland. Great defensive spot. Stuff obviously comes from China, but that's where Alaska helps out on that side. But and the overall, it would be cheaper to buy the country if the people want to come to the U.S., which they do, want to become citizens. It would be cheaper to buy the country than to lease all the land for the defense sites. Now they're going to move them back to their home countries. They're moving them the fuck out, and they're not undocumented. It's not undocumented. They are illegal aliens. They committed a crime to even come into this country without coming through the proper port. illegal aliens. Don't leave out the word illegal. They committed a crime to get here. Actually, I knew earlier they were showing an interview with Greenland's Prime Minister. His family rejected the offer, said they no to it either. It will never happen. Except for one of the bigwigs from Greenland was also on saying that they were very much looking forward to seeing what the offer is. So, I don't know. We'll see. Besides, Greenland wouldn't get the money. Denmark would. The U.S. should get rid of the law if you're... That's what they're getting rid of, yes. Yeah, no, that anchor baby shit's gone. They are definitely getting rid of that. England had to get rid of it, you know, because the people from India, even when it was a territory, they could just go to England and have their baby, and they'd be a citizen of England. And then they wouldn't throw the parents out. So England had to do away with it. And yeah, we're doing away with that anchor baby horse shit. No more birthright citizenship. No more. To be gone away with soon. Oh hell, they found a whole a Chinese birthing center in San Francisco. An entire birthing center where the pregnant Chinese women would fly into the U.S., overstay their visas, stay here, have their baby, which would be an American citizen, then they wouldn't kick them out because their baby was a citizen. Whole birthing centers made just for that. They're crazy. Yeah. That's all it leads to. It does lead to bad things. It's nothing good about it. That's okay, maybe 200 years ago. It was funny, my cousin in Louisiana that I went down to visit, he was born in Germany. And Germany had it at the time. And because he was born at a civilian hospital, even though he was in the military, his mom and dad were in the military at the time, he was born in a civilian hospital. So he was literally German citizen and U.S. citizen, so he had true dual citizenship. And he had till he was 18 years old. Once he turned 18, he had to declare one or the other. And he obviously declared the U.S. because he didn't want to join the German army. He got his notice to join the German army or choose the American. So, but he had the anchor baby for Germany. He could have been a citizen of either one. Just because he was born there. Well, they keep doing that, the less amount of kids that are going to be that are making my goddamn shoes. Oh, the hell I'll do without Temu. It's the only way I can afford anything. Hey, we got a TOD. Look at that. I can see it. Todd right there. Nice having it work in a sim where it doesn't work with a fucking traffic. Oh, fuck you. I'm not listening to you. Who's close? Reaper. This is probably coming in quick. I'm paused. Okay, so you're not coming in quick. I'm out of coffee. Had a bowl of cereal for supper. There you go. How you feeling? You guys feeling any better? I hope. Ugh. Only half fucked. We consider normal. I like breakfast or dinner. Didn't want leftovers and didn't want to make something fresh. I've been there. Leftover shepherd's pie. Now, is it real shepherd's pie? I have to ask because so many people call it shepherd's pie and it's not. What was in your shepherd's pie? I like shepherd's pie. Shepherd. Using beef, see, he knows. You have peas or corn? Or both? Some have both, some have one or the other. Corn. Yeah, I made a big patch of real shepherd's pie with corn and lamb. Well, mutton. I hate peas too. Mrs. is smart. If you like peas, you're got something wrong with you. But I made a batch this year. That's a mutton. They took out an old sheep. They put her down and ground her up. And I made shepherd's pie. Best thing ever, so I'm pretty fucked up. Peas? Do you know, like, something stupid like 2/3 of the world's population hates peas? I mean, it's an insane number. Every poll they do. Like 1 in 3 people like peas. They put them in fucking everything because they're cheap. Mushy peas. You're all dead to me. That's a British thing, isn't it? Mushy peas. If they have that, you can buy cans of mushy peas. Everyone has to pee, yeah. Fuck peas. There you go. Longmutz has got it right. Longmutz has got it right. Fuck peas. Next thing you know, you're going to be starting at... You can see Gammy Wombat left getting one of those shirts that says give peas a chance. I don't mind if they're in stew, soup, or samosa. I thought a samosa was a drink. Hey, land ho! Like I said, the sun's almost setting. The sun just rose as we were taking off, and it's just about setting by the time we're landing. We've only been flying for an hour and a half. An hour. A little over an hour, and the sun's already setting. Crazy. Peas and ketchup. Oh, God. What a sick man he is. Yeah, the reason you eat ketchup on your peas is you can't stand peas, and North Americans can eat anything on the planet as long as they put ketchup on it. Don't like it, just put ketchup on it. Don't like eggs, put ketchup on it. Don't like taste of hash browns, put ketchup on it. Ketchup is just for eating shit you don't like. And hot dogs. Hey, Reaper, are you here? I see you still flying. Does the bone have the terrain following radar? Can you set it for like 200 feet at AGL and it'll follow the terrain for you? Does it have that? If it doesn't, I'm not ever getting it until it does. Because that was like the whole purpose of that aircraft. It's gonna be a scary fucking ride. Go supersonic, tell the jet you want to stay 200 feet above the ground and it'll stay there. But hide herpes in their mashed potatoes and leave the... You don't think it does? That sucks. That was like the biggest part of that aircraft. That's what made it so cool. She hid herpes. What? I want to finish reading that. A set of chefs asked them if you can have ketchup put on their food. Or people who salt it before they taste it. Oh, herpes, not herpes. I have to... So what you're saying is Mrs. TPA doesn't like her peas? Okay, we can go with that. This is getting... So we now know Mrs. TPHI doesn't like herpes. There we go. We've got this figured out now. The F-111's got it? Think it works? Oh, we're always going to get in trouble. But we don't care. That's the best part of this. We don't care. I do care that I have to send my portable hard drive out that I took on my vacation because 2 of the train trips are on there and it crapped out. It's going to cost me $100 and some to get the data off it. Lovely. Apparently they have a heat problem. You think you would, if you're selling it. I got an argument with their tech support guy. He goes, well, it has heat problems when you transfer large files. I said, it's a 5 fucking terabyte drive. I bought it for large files. I'd bought 128 gig if I was worried about small files. I bought a 5 terabyte drive because I want to transfer large files. Well, they have heat issues. We should put that on fucking big letters telling people don't buy our product and shit if you want large files. He wasn't too happy with me. I don't ever want to figure you out. Not my job. Not my job. Not my description. Don't want to know how. Please only upload 25 meg photos at a time. One 25 meg photo at a time. Fucking clowns. The only good thing is the data's not fried, I can tell. It's just the fucking master boot record's toast. And I can't really fucking build that part without destroying the data. Somebody's got to take it out of the clean room and put it in and get it running. Fucking great. But yeah, it'll be worth it. I don't want to lose those videos. So pretty up here. I couldn't recover anything off my hard drive, and then I found somebody said put it in an Apple computer and I recovered everything. That's cool. Discard bullshit photos have to be. That pisses me off now because they're trying to force you to buy the premium. Yeah, that's why I don't even do the fucking photos half the time anymore. Screen capture on this is bigger than 10 meg. Screen capture of the flight sims over 10 meg, so you got to put them in, you got to edit them down. Stupid. And they're all like, "Oh, we'll buy the premium." And then the Nitro, I had somebody gift me 3 months of Nitro. 3 months of Nitro they gifted me. I didn't use it because I had to put in my credit card info to use the gifted Nitro. I couldn't use the gifted without putting in the full billing information for it to continue to bill after the free was up. I did. I gave up Navigraph. It's gone. They wouldn't give me a lifetime price, so I didn't buy it. Simple as that. I canceled it. I emailed the guy. Very straightforward with him. Like, look, I'll pay a fairly hefty price to keep your product for a lifetime, but they said no. See you, Stu. Have a good night. Thanks for flying along. Much appreciated, sir. Nah, you fly anytime you want. Oh, what do we got going on here? Just giant sheet of ice. Long last down there and low. I think I'm the only one still way up here. No, Reaper's up 35. I don't know about TPHI. Can't tell. He's probably out 30 some thousand because that thing is, that's where the Honda Jet wants to be. They are dragging. Yeah, it's got us into the descent loop, looks like. That's right, we'll let her go. Ugh. There you go. Must be a bunch of that we were over ice, not on land. Sea ice. I think the land just started right here. 32. What's your TAS at 32 for that right now? Still fighting some pretty good wind. My TAS is only 460. Not bad. Not shabby at all, so I'm probably going to land in one of those giant loops so we won't be able to. "27 minutes to the next waypoint, and then we start our descent." I just wish this would work in 2024. If I fly this, if I start here, it looks fine. If I click back to here, this engine goes octagonal. This one stays fine. If I zoom way out, as far back as I can zoom, this one goes completely square. It's so bad. It's so nightmarishly bad for something that was supposedly tested and sent out, ready to play. Yeah, my TOD is probably close to 32. I'm 27 minutes from the next waypoint, but my TOD is not till after I make the turn. .62 knot quarter and crosswind. I was fighting that the whole way. Love this plane. I wish it would work in frickin' 2024. Wish it would also pick up TODs. I wish it would just work. I'm out of coffee. I'm almost out of tea. For 2024? Yeah, I saw that. Then it may be out of beta. I doubt it. But I have little to no faith in their ability to fix anything. That's why I want to check out that other sim. I know it's like freaking like $40, but if you buy it with all the, it's like $79 with all the high res DLC for it. But if it's any good at all, it's not gonna take much to be, if it's stable at all. I'm gonna check it out maybe next week. Oh wait, no. Yes, no. Oh, February. I'll get my money from YouTube in February, so I'll probably check it out in February. Ballpark 2025. Got so bad that Edison from Parallel 42 has stepped back for a bit and has been doing truck sim, as every single one of their products needs to be fully reworked in 24. So well, yeah, there was originally supposed to be 90 minutes your plane could be ready for 2024. That's what they said, 90 minutes. And they fucked it up so bad that it's days and days and days to get everything 2024. You almost have to build a whole new plane for 2024. It's bonkers. And the fact that no marketplace for Christmas for the developers, they got fucked on that. They should have never put this out in 2024. They should have put it out as a beta for 3 months minimum. They should fire people. I'm surprised. It shows how soft Microsoft is. They should have fired people. People should have been fired for how bad this was. You should have went right up to George or whoever the fuck he was and said, "You're done. You're gone. You fucked this up so bad. You're done." You fire 2 or 3 people. The rest of the people underneath them get the fucking work. Screwed the developers for that. Screwed up the SDK. Yeah, no testing for them. No Xbox testing yet. They didn't give them the SDK until 2 weeks before the sim dropped. They should have done a 3 months full-blown beta test, so that way all these developers could have worked and had time to get their planes ready. And he's not alone. There's a lot of developers that are going to go that are sticking to 2020. Look at their posts on X. They usually only have 1 or 2 people reply. It's insane. It's usually me trashing them. Their X account's terrible. They'll just stop building. Look at DC Design saying they're no longer making planes at all. Yeah. They're going to improve what they have. They're not making anymore. Well, one other thing that's starting to happen, and this is talking with another developer that's not Gunner, but we were talking about how a whole bunch of people bought one of their planes, and the next plane they put out, nobody bought, and I mean nobody. A few diehards bought it, but like nobody. The wow factor planes are running out. Like the Super D was an awesome plane. It's done great, but the Navions were kind of they're a cool plane, but nobody knew what they were. So the Globals, the Learjets, the Cessna, different Cessnas, like the push pull, the twin engines, things like that, the 414, things like that. The wow factor airplanes, there's getting to be fewer and fewer wow factor airplanes that you can even put out. You got to be able to put out that hit the most number of people. You can put out a great plane, but if nobody knows what the plane is, they're not going to buy it. And there's fewer and fewer new planes that you're going to come up with. that everybody wants to buy. There's several I'd love to see. Look, let's be honest. How many people are going to want to buy the Starship? You know, the Beechcraft Starship. You know, I want one because I love Canard style planes, but how many people actually want that? Or like a Mooney. By the Starship Enterprise. I like a Mooney. Moonies were great planes back in the day, but how many people today even know what one is? How many are going to jump on buying one? I'm not. So you're running out of historic planes they're running out of. You know, that are well-known historic planes they're running out of. Modern planes they're running out of. Because you have your big developers doing them and so on and so forth. So it's... The market is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And you got to do twice as much work for 2 sims. That'll be a flight sim. They'll probably do one every 4 years, because they said they would support the first one for 10 years. So, and let's just say everybody and their brother's hoping to God they cut the support for 10 years, because everybody that owns Flight Sim 2020 before 2030, if they stop putting development dollars into it, is going to sue the living shit out of them. It'll be a class action lawsuit. It'll abandon the whole freaking thing. Because there's all kinds of marketing material that says that the 2020 is going to be supported for 10 years. So I'll ban it, see nothing for like 10 years or 20 years again. Could be. But let's be real. There's going to be other people using the same tech, you know, the whole world, that'll do it a step better than Microsoft is. It's only a matter of time now before somebody, because of the money that's involved. There's $1 billion industry just in hardware. Something like $2 billion last year sold in hardware, just in yokes and flight sticks. Over $2 billion last year. Big market. Maybe X-Plane will step up their game and do a better job with the world. They already do a better job at the airports. By far. How the planes actually fly is better. Their world sucks. There's somebody in a Vision jet. That's going to be fun flying low, trying to fly low with that thing and chase those arrows. It says the flight's only going to be like an hour, but I think it's going to take longer than that because you can't fly full tilt. And I'm going to try to land it at one or two. I'm going to try to land it one of those bespoke airports. See if we can't land in one of those historic airports in the Vision jet. That's not going to go well. The Vision jet has no reversers. Somewhere below us is an actual handcrafted thing. I can't see it. I just see a giant sea of white. Frozen mist. I'm surprised we haven't iced up. I think they have an opportunity to go whole hog and put flight sim, shipping sim, train sim all on the same world. I mean, that'd be awesome, flying along and seeing somebody else go by in a ship or follow real life trains. Yeah, not real life trains, but people in a train. It'd just be awesome to see them all on one giant server setup. I don't think you'll see trucking though, because the trucking sims are 15-to-1 ratio, and I don't know how many people are going to take 3 days to do one delivery. Maybe. I mean, the shipping guys will have to do 4 or 5 days across the ocean. You know, definitely about a pretty sky. The weather's definitely looking better for landing. I don't know how it looks on the ground down there. Big old contrail. Let's see if it shows me how far ahead TPHI is. Not that far now. Catching you. Oh, coughing just as bad as sneezing. Oh shit. Coughing's as bad as sneezing. Oh my god. Oh, that come muscle or action tonight. I'll go to sleep. Oh. I'll be right back. Quickie, you're gonna get in trouble. Sorry. I had to go grab some Tylenol. It's starting to hurt. Ugh. And let Maddie back in. She found me. I could hear her scratching. She finally was ready to come in. Took the dog 14 years to figure out how to scratch at the door to come in. 14 years before she figured that shit out. Eggplant. No, I think that's a go-around loop. Can't be coming in. I don't know. Can't see. We'll let it go where it wants to go. Where's my knob? Universal language for boner. I know what it is. Look at that fucking move. Oh, that's an interesting one. The old dog who wanted out, the cat knew how to open the door and knew how to open it to get back in. This is strange, but that's right. We'll let her go. We'll see how this works. No, you're explaining it for anybody that happens to be watching that doesn't know that that's the latest slang for penis. Why does penis sound like a much dirtier word than dick? Stinky would bark to come in, Cameron would bark to come in, Maddie never learned. She won't bark to come in. Can't be naming your kid penis. Well, you could. Kid's gonna have one hell of a fucking tough life, but like the boy named Sue. But I guess Johnny Cash didn't take into account the crazy shit going on now. Long nuts back there. Slowly catching TPHI. This might be hard. I didn't catch that pun when I said it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't catch that at all. That's funny. What about all the pianists out there? Ain't a fucking thing out here but ice. Why the fuck's it called Greenland when it's all ice? Why is Iceland doesn't have any ice? It's green. That's all there is. That's it. Right there. Everything's white. Snow. Snow and ice. Some sort of pressure ridge right there. Somebody did the math because the climatologists were bitching that there's so many gallons per minute melting in the Greenland ice cap. It's melting it's melting at this rate, and the guy did the math, and it's like if it keeps melting at that rate, it can melt for 10,000 years before it freaking doesn't have any ice on it. You've landed. That's easy to do when you got no fuel consumption on and full afterburn. Now, seamen, they have a hard time as well. Yeah, all those sailors. What's big and black and full of seamen? Nuclear sub. Yeah. Some of these also forget that the ice caps are miles and miles thick. Well, the polar ice cap could completely melt, and it's not going to change the water level in the world 1/1000th of an inch, because water displaces exactly as much as it is, because it's all floating. So any floating ice wouldn't just add to the raising sea level at all. Somebody had some pictures. It's really cool. It's old video, like old, crazy old black and white video from Antarctica, where there's all kinds of rock showing it in the lakes and all kinds of shit. It's really fucking cool. I'm gonna be heading to bed early anyways. Have a good night, Mr. GPHI. Hope you all feel better. Yeah, there's some old video of Antarctica when it wasn't frozen. When there was lakes and streams and you could see all the rocks, and is that, yeah, follow the world seas to start civilization after someone closed us all up. Yeah, I've seen that where they got that big. He's telling his wife, see ya. I hope. He's telling me, see ya. I don't know, but yeah. You gotta survive long enough to go up there and grab that to restart everything. There was some plant recently. It was in the news recently because some plant that people wanted the seeds out of there so they could restart one of the species that's in there died off or some shit. And they told him no. Oh, my back hurts. Come on, plane. Let's get your ass on the ground. Yeah, we still got a ways. Knew these were long flights. Throw some dandelions anywhere in the world and those fucking things will grow. Those friggin' things will grow. I can't even read friggin'. I gotta still read fucking. Oh, I know it. Dandelions are assholes. Can't believe people eat those things. They taste like shit. What, the dandelions are assholes? Yeah, they'll fucking grow it. They fucking mess up the lawns everywhere they go. I don't mind them. I actually don't get them out of my yard because it's one of the first flowers the bees get to eat, so I leave them. I don't weed my yard. Matter of fact, I mow around the dandelions in the spring because I don't want the bees need something to eat. Without the bees, I don't get grapes. Because 2 years ago, when the smoke from Canada came in, we had no bees because they stayed in their hives because of the smoke. Nothing got pollinated, so I didn't have any grapes. I didn't have any fucking raspberries. I had nothing. So, I leave the stuff for the bees. English have dandelion and burdock drink. Well, quite a few people here in the States make dandelion wine. Make a wine with the dandelions. I think we're coming up on the only part of the country that's not completely cased in ice. The salads. I don't like the taste of it. Endive is basically fucking dandelions. You grow dandelions in the field, and you cut all the tops off, and you dig the roots up, and then you plant the roots again, but you plant them in the dark, and then usually like a perlite plastic around them so that they can't open up, so they grow into these nice things, and they grow. They're fucking dandelions. Endive's just basically dandelion. Yeah, everything goes right. If the fucking bees are gone, we're done. It's over. Bees gone, pack it up. It ain't gonna matter. I had no apples on the apple trees, not a fucking one. No maple nuts on the maple trees. Every squirrel around here, there's no fucking squirrels. They all died last year. There's been no squirrels this year in my yard, anywhere near here. Because they all fucking died. They all starved to death last year. It's crazy. The chipmunks, one batch of chipmunks come back, but all the red squirrels, gray squirrels, they're all fucking gone. The flying squirrels are back. The nature shows, it says if every bee in the world dies, humans would it be extinct in 5 years? Oh yeah. Well, I fed the birds and stuff, but the flying squirrels I don't mind, but the red squirrels just get into shit, so I ended up having to kill them because they just destroy. They get into the house. They literally tear up the eaves. They're fucking nasty little bastards. Grays aren't bad, but reds are terrible. So I tend to put out food that they don't eat, but I also try to feed like late at night I'll throw a handful, before I go into bed while it's dark out, I'll throw a handful of nuts and shit out on the tray, and because the flying squirrels are nocturnal, and they eat it all before morning, so there's none there for the regular squirrels in the morning. Flying squirrels eat it all at night. Gray, brown, and one black. Cool. I had red, gray, black, but I have the flying squirrels. I like them. They're cool. You actually hear them. You'll be laying in bed and hear the thump of them hitting the side of the house. They'll jump from the tree, glide down to the house. Now I don't name them. Now, Never tell the little bastards apart anyways. They just do. They just make a fucking mess. Now you have a problem with chipmunks. They don't seem to bother my stuff. The chippies don't. Out there running around with guns like the sim you're playing. The other gun by that other gun. All your different personalities. I have no doubt that that's true. You know, one of my ex-girlfriends had rats, and they had personalities that I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed in a million years that rats had personalities, or they could wrestle with a rat like you do with a dog. Play wrestle. They could actually play wrestle with a fucking rat. He knew enough to bite at you, but wouldn't bite through the skin. He'd grab my hand and bite it, and jump back and grab my hand and bite it and attack, and never hurt me. Never break the skin at all. So I have no doubt they have 100% different personalities, different ways to do shit. Next week we hit Canada. We got 2 stops in Canada. And then home. That's it. We got 1 stop for next week, stop the following week, and then home. We'll be all done with this round the world shit. I only start another round the world shit, but this time it's gonna be faster. It's gonna be crazier. It's not gonna be IFR. Which is too bad because this is actually my most watched series. Never breaking their skin. Yeah. I'm an animal lover. They taste great. Exactly. Exactly. Actually, it's been 87 weeks. We'll be at 90 weeks on the nose when we land on the final one. It'll be 90 weeks. Actually, technically 92 because 2 of them were so long they had to be done in 2 parts. So it's actually 92 episodes. We'll be done. Over. Then we'll be in 2024 going the other way. We would have lost the race, yeah. Well, the other one hopefully it's not going to take as long because we're going balls to the wall, under 2,000 foot AGL the entire way, going east with the wind at our tail. You're doing 300, but what is your altitude? I'm doing 464 TAS. I got the balloon, I've got the blimp. You're doing 300, but what's your TAS? My TAS is 464. Goes my altitude. Let's see if we're going to pick up our descent. Looks like we got good weather for landing. Do it in a few days, yeah, if you catch the jet stream. I wonder. I don't know if I want to keep my computer on that long. I can take one of their balloons and just put unlimited fuel on it and go up that high. Because you wouldn't want a hot air balloon, you'd want an actual helium balloon. Because you'd have to constantly adjust your altitude. But once you found that jet stream, you can just fucking let it go. Go ripping along 300-400 miles an hour. Sorry you had to hear that, but I'm out of water. I'm down to water, that's all I got left. I'm still going to do a glider series, a new one. I figured out how to use that thing that lets me do the flight plans. I just got to get it to work properly in 2024. Once that's done, there we picked up our picked up our, hear the engines, boom. Picked up our descent. Nice having a VNAV that works. What server you on? East USA. Hello, Gold Grinder. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're on East USA. We're just coming in for a landing, so we've only got maybe 20 minutes left, if that. We're just started our descent from 40,000. We're on every Tuesday, East USA, and Thursday. Right now we're still in 2020. We're gonna go to 2024 soon-ish. It's crazy, we only flew for like 2 hours and we were from sunrise to sunset. This is bonkers. Bonkers to think we're that far north that the nighttime sunlight's that short. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff that's not working in 2024. Like here, the VNAV doesn't work at all. I can't get a VNAV to work at all in 2024 on like 3-4 different planes. You're on Xbox? We got quite a few people who fly along at Xbox. TPHI, this is TPHI. I don't know if Longness not on Xbox, are you? We have quite a few people who fly on Xbox. PC Master Race, okay. It was Reaper that uses the Xbox. You know, I think he's PC too. All the cool kids do. You know, the cool kids use Xbox. I have an Xbox sitting out on my porch, along with a PS5, just sitting there. I'm thinking about hooking up the PS5 on the porch. I've got a big screen TV that I may stick up out on the porch. On a big swing out bracket, so I can push it back out of the way and then just swing it out and put the PS5 out there. I don't know why. I only have one game for it. One game. Whole damn game system for one game. And it just... I used to love them and I'm not sure I like that one at all much anymore. It's also because I got used to playing it in VR, and the new one I don't have the VR for the PS5. You got the racing pedals and all this shit, but I just don't have the VR for the PS5. I wasn't going to spend the money to get it. I almost spent $1,000 to get the damn new 5. But yeah, once you fly in VR, it's the bomb. It's hard not to fly in VR. Flying flat sucks. Once you're flying in VR, flying flat sucks. Even flying like this is so different in VR. And landing is so much easier because you can actually see just how far the runway is away. Altitude wise, you can judge where that runway is. do we look on our descent profile? Yeah, well, mine are perfect when I'm not on screen. I may do a direct 2 here at some point. I just removed that one. That looks better. There we go. Looks much better. Ready for 59. That looks like a much better landing profile. Doesn't have that funky squiggle in it anymore. The Tornado. Never had a bug that keeps your airspeed at like 140 no matter what you do. It doesn't go down. I was in a mission and it happened. I tried to be landing 142 and it crashed 4 times because it stayed 140 on one way. Oh, yuck. I have had the throttles stick wide open during one of the trying to do the career mode. I had the throttle stick wide open. I've also had one engine go right engine go full throttle, and the other one I could control, but I couldn't control the right engine. I've had some fun shit with 2024. No, for me, it's always pilot air. My landings are perfect when I'm not on screen. Right. You believe that? I got a bridge for sale. The Honda Jet sometimes in 2020 won't release the doesn't want to release the auto throttles. That's fun. You want for that bridge? Say the George Washington Bridge. Makes a fortune in tolls. Sell it to you for $1.5 million. I was in a caravan. I could land, but it didn't slow. That's crazy. $1.5 million USD. Slow running our way. Yeah, it's definitely got some bugs. I've had some fun ones. How we doing? Yeah, definitely much better landing profile this time. I like it better. Oh, if you're talking 2024, this is 2020. If you're talking 2024, why so many bugs? Because it was not ready. It was not beta tested at all. It did not do any kind of major beta test. Yeah, they didn't do any kind of beta testing whatsoever. They should have done at least a 2 or 3 month closed beta and then a 3 or 4 month open beta before going public. But they didn't. It was nowhere near ready. And the worst part is they had to know it wasn't ready. That's what pisses me off. The bugs are extra. They're free. Now with the free side of bugs, we got a little while so we can enjoy the view before we have to worry about descent too much. Oh, they should. Yeah, well, they should have tested through 2025 and then released it in 2025 because now it's a year old. It's literally 14 days into 2025, but flights in 2024 is a year old. Like, literally just came out and it's a year old. There's those of us still looking on. There's some people are smart, Zenon. The rest of us are sheeple. We bought it knowing full well it was going to be a mess. Actually, I didn't buy it. I will say that Stu bought a copy for me, and another friend bought another copy for me. So I ended up with 2 copies. But right now, I'm in 2020, but I'm in Longitude. The Cessna Longitude. I love this plane. It's one of the biggest jets I fly. I don't fly much bigger than this. Ever. I do like this one. I will fly the Global when it comes out. But I've seen the Global. I'm drooling. I can't wait to get it. But oh, not this boy. I don't do jumbos. Not me. Nope. I'm not pressing a million switches to fly. I want my glass cockpit.
What? No way. Fuck's sake.
Where are you going, plane? Ah, got that little short. There we go. We're still like way too high. We should be alright. Almost got you, TPHI. Almost. Long enough isn't too far back either, is he? Yeah, he's back a bit. Yeah, he did. Unless I can start it in less than 60 seconds, I'm not flying it. I don't enjoy the part of the sim where you sit there and spend 35-40 minutes clicking a bunch of switches and manually putting in your flight plan. That's not my idea of fun. I would have never made a commercial airline pilot. Control E, you're damn right. Yeah. I do a lot of times. This one I can cold start because I've done it so many times. The Honda Jet, it's real easy. I do that one. A couple of piston ones. I do it sometimes. I like to sometimes, but I don't want to do 30-40 minutes of startup. I just... not my thing. Not my cup of tea. Where the hell are you going? I don't remember a left-hand turn. Zoom this in, see what we got. Oh yeah, there we go. You're in Greenland, yes, we're in Greenland. Just about to land. It's funny because we took off in Iceland at sunrise and landed at Greenland at sunset. It's not that long of a flight. Sun just went. Alright, you better descend, plane, like a lot. Still way too high. I like the dotted line. It shows you the end of the runway extension. It's cool. Oh, flaps 1. We can already put out our flaps 1. Maybe that'll help us lose some altitude. We can drop flaps 2 in gear yet. That'll help slow us down.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I know landing gear.
Landing gear.
I was slow enough for it.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Named after the Norse word Greenland land, which translates to, you know, Eric the Red wanted to attract people there. No. That's why Greenland is ice and Iceland's green. I know I'm still quite a ways out, but my descent profile is not looking good. I'm still way too freaking high. Well, maybe not. The runway's still a little ways out. Yeah, I'm like I'm still 7,500 feet. I could be at 2,500 feet by the next waypoint? Yeah, that's not happening. We'll put her in a dive. Put full flaps out. There we go. We'll hit that friggin' 4,200 foot mark. Just left your lunch up there at the top. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be full reverse thrust on this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Come on. Shit. Can we get an approach?
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Terrain.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Wait a minute.
Sink rate.
Why do we got two freaking runways there?
Sink rate.
Okay, autopilot's off. Yeah. There's a big bump in that runway. Oh, auto throttle's off. Auto throttle's off.
Sink rate.
Off. There we go. We're good. We're good. We got this.
Sink rate.
Oh, this is gonna suck. We got 3 red, 4 red. 4 red, we're dead. I can't even see the end of the runway. Do I want this little short bastard or do I want the other one? I don't know. Yep, multiplayer's on. Oh, we're gonna screw this all up. We're gonna die.
Terrain. Terrain.
Reversers on full. Oh! Why did my reversers not kick in? Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! I hit the reversers. No, we saw anything.
Who's the kid with a heart full of magic?
I would have had it if my reversers worked. I hit the wrong button. I reversers map. Why did my reversers not work? Reversers still aren't working. Now they're gonna work. Now that we're dead stop, they're gonna fucking work. If my reversers would have worked, we'd have been fine. This runway's longer. That's why I missed you TPH. I logged off. See why anybody talk about that landing. Holy shit, that was bad. That wasn't even close to good. See where Long Nuts is. See if we get out, watch him land, like park quick enough. At least I can park. We'll go see which one. If he's smart, he comes down in the second one. Nah, they just think that's the way the building's built. This is actually 2 runways, but that one's closed. Looks like the longer one's closed, but the shorter one's uphill. We're going to have fun taking off out of here with one of these. Definitely going to have to go downhill. See how long this does. Definitely a Gowan landing, 100%. What the fuck kind of mess? If my reversers would have worked. No pressure, but you better get on those brakes, dude. Oh, he's got it. Look at that. His reversers are going to work and everything. Still going a bit fast to make the turn, but look at that shit. Look at it. Look at it. Fuck you, Long Nuts. Fuck you. Nice landing, dude. Nice landing. Oh, hell, guys. It's going to be... Can you see us? We're on East USA server. You got to set to all players. Nice landing. That was a nice landing. That's a crazy little airport. Or something this big. West and all. We're in Eastern USA, not West USA. Might be why. But look for us Look for us either Thursday night. We're going to be flying low and slow, low and fast. We'll continue from here next Tuesday, heading east or heading west to Canada from this very same airport. We're on airliners. Yeah, I'm going to love it. So, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron for flying along, Mr. and Mrs. TPHI. Long Nuts. We had Reaper. We had Stu. Did I miss anybody? We had Reaper, Stu, Mr. and Mrs. TPHI, Long Nuts. Admiral Yamamoto was up for a while. So the Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron was out in full force tonight, different times during the flight. Thanks everybody for coming out and hanging out and chat and flying along. We're sorry you didn't catch up with us, Gold Grinder, but check out next Tuesday, same bad time, same bad channel. And we'll be on East USA starting at this airport at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And y'all take care of yourselves. I'm out of here.